Welcome back to Defend Your Crypt. A little bit of gameplay this time. I did a review earlier, quick one, like I usually do. I usually play an hour or two of a game and give you my honest opinion. And I did enjoy the game, but I want to touch a bit more on the gameplay itself. Now, basically, as I said in review, you got to defend your little pyramid against all these little tomb robbing bastards. Yeah, they're going to rob your gold. Now, the only thing stopping them from robbing your gold in this little kind of tower defense game, but set in a maze obviously, is the traps. Now, the traps will disorientate people, like the gas trap in the center there. You've also got people climbing down the ladders, and you can use little dart guns there to shoot people that fire the arrows and spears into them. That's handy. You've also got little spike traps to catch the little speedy buggers, and you've got a little scorpion trap there, which is my personal favourite. Drop in a little live scorpion that can kill 2 or 3 bad guys. And the spike traps, the big ones, are definitely a lifesaver, as is the scorpion in this game. And there we go, kill them off with the spikes. Now, as they're trying to take your gold, you have to plan which way they're going to go. Now, you can deflect them by dropping a trap at the right time, and it'll act as a barrier or a wall, like the gas trap that fell, and also the flood trap, which you'll see in the next round. On the top right there, you'll see there, I'm unlocking it, boom, that's the actual flood trap. I'll unlock it properly and let it go and drown a few people, and you'll see with I could say satisfaction as these little Indiana Joneses get drowned. There we go, let's just do one for now. It fills up and acts as a barrier, so the guys that hit the wall have to take the stairs, and you can finish them off with the 4 weapons that stand that stand in its way, which is pretty cool. It's very satisfying kind of game when you kill them off like this. When you get multiple enemies, little Indiana Joneses, it's like that, like 3 in a row. It's good fun to watch them drown, sadistic as it is. But yeah, I do like this game a hell of a lot. The gameplay is pretty simplistic, and it is frustratingly challenging, which is good, because you don't want a game that's too easy. The first 15 levels are pretty much simple. I didn't have trouble, but after that it gets a lot tougher. The enemies speed up as well. We've got muscle men. The speedy guys are a pain. The muscle men are kind of strange little animals themselves, because they can take multiple hits from arrows, and you have to finish them off with the the spike pit is a good one. They can jump the traps as well, so yeah, you drop a trap door, it won't work, you'll jump over it. You just have to outsmart these little guys, because they will steal all your gold, and you'll be a sad pharaoh for it. The pitfall is still a good trap when it works. Sadly, I can only seem to get one person, but my favourite trap, apart from the scorpion trap, is the flood. The little water rises and they drown. Always a chuckle. Definitely makes me laugh when that happens. It's little touches like that. The animation's really good. I do like it. Pretty unique in a little way. I think this game adds a little spark of originality, doesn't it? You know, it's kind of a mix of it's a hodgepodge of several games, isn't it? When I was a kid, I used to play on the ZX Spectrum quite a lot, and it was the first kind of console we got. I mean, I played the Atari, but my dad didn't have many games. He had like Pong and the tennis, which we played to death, and it was good. When you're that young, something that was so simple and had very few graphic, it didn't really have any graphics, did it, really? When it had its own charm, you know. The sound, I remember so vividly, you know. The sound of Pong was unique and cool, you know. When we got the Spectrum back in, I think it must have been about 83 or 84, we bought several games for it. My dad even wrote a game, I think Space Invaders. He wrote the game on that, because that was in the instruction manual for the ZX Spectrum, and he read half the book and basically programmed Space Invaders, which blew my mind. I was like, wow, my dad's a computer game programmer, and my dad spent hours inputting all this code. Wow, dedication. I couldn't be a computer programmer, it'd drive me mad. It must have took my dad ages. But anyway, we used to play awesome games on the Spectrum, like School Days, Jetpack, Jet Set Willy and Manic Miner. Manic Miner was the game that kind of got me into computer gaming, really. Daley Thompson's Decathlon, that was another favourite of mine. I actually broke the ZX Spectrum, I think it was the Z and X buttons and the A button I knackered from just playing it to death. Cracking games they were. All the games, Football Manager games are in infancy. And you know, I have played and done reviews on some Spectrum games. I intend to do more in the future, but no one really watches them these days, unfortunately. It's kind of it's never one of these kind of formats that's game formats that's actually took off in fan wise, you know, because not a lot of people really have a reverence for the Spectrum. Not in my eyes, anyway. Most people collect Nintendo and worship Nintendo. You can't forget that, you know, Amstrad and, you know, the Spectrum, you know, the Commodore, and you know, all these guys producing games for children for years, well before Nintendo really started kicking it with their games. It's just where gaming kind of took off. It's just where I am today. You know, I love playing the old games. I like retro games, but I do love my first-person shooters, as you all know. And this sort of game, it really appeals to me. It's one of those games that you know, brings back a lot of memories. You know, normally I don't play these games because although they bring back good memories, I find myself kind of being a bit bored and jaded because it's like, oh, I've been there before. So this is kind of nice and refreshing kind of game. One of my favourite games on Spectrum was School Days. That was a cracking game. Really loved it. My favourite game of all time, I'm surprised you to know, is Speedball Brutal Deluxe, if anyone remembers that game. Fuck, I love that game. The music, the Bitmap brothers, they did some awesome games. Gods, I think Mercs or Mercenaries, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a mercenary game. I actually bought those two games on the Mega Drive or the Sega Genesis. Yeah, I was a Mega Drive fanboy. I was never into Nintendo, surprisingly enough. I never had the inclination to play Zelda because I just didn't think Zelda's my cup of tea. I like shoot 'em ups. It's just what I was into at the time. Anyway, back to this lovely little game. As you see in the tutorial, it's telling you about all the enemies and everything. That tough guy is going to be tough to beat, as you'll see in the next round. And I'm unlocking, what we've got to do is unlock the traps you're going to have more success with. What I did wrong was use the drops. They don't kill that many, so I picked the bigger drops really. Like the on the bottom, I should have unlocked the bottom traps that have the scorpion. So remember, unlock the more powerful traps first. That's top tip. You will take out, if you can take out two with the smaller traps, then unlock them, you know, if you're pretty skilled with those. Like you can see, the little fast dude's panicking me now. I'm thinking I've got to take out some of the slow ones first, and then I'll deal with him. I'm still keeping an eye on him. Meanwhile, I'm realising I haven't unlocked enough traps, and it's going to go all pear-shaped. So yeah, panic. This is what's good about this game. You do panic a lot. See, I've unlocked one trap, but locked the rest, which leaves me with a good timing issue here. See, I'm going to take this little slow guy out first. It's just all about timing, and it's good fun. It does make you sweat, this game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I'll leave it on a bit more. You can see all the other traps and see what they do. And look at that guy nicking my shit. Damn you! Never mind. I'm doing quite well so far. So let me know what you think of this game in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys later with another video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like. It helps my channel and makes me feel good inside. This is what I like about the game. It gets absolutely crazy at times. You really have to plan ahead. Anyway, definitely worth buying this game. I've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys later with another video.